Hey guys, it's Charity Ellison, Triple Diamond with It Works Global, and today I am going to do a video on our new daily checklist video that we have for our distributors in our downline. Now, if you're not in our downline, you are more than welcome to use a list just like this. The purpose of this list is for a couple different reasons. It's to help you keep track of your progress on a daily basis, to hold yourself accountable. You know, sometimes we get lost scrolling on Facebook, or maybe we wake up and we know we want to build our business, but we're just not really sure what to do. And it seems like there's just so much to do and it's overwhelming. So we created this list of things that are going to help you to move forward in this business. I think one of the mistakes that we all make as distributors at one point or another within It Works Global, or really in any other business, is we overcomplicate things. We add more and more and more onto our plate all the time. And so this list is to help keep those things organized and in order so that you can grow your business. So it's going to help you to feel like maybe you're not spinning your wheels, like you have some time management. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually screen share here our list. Give me just a second. All right, this is our daily task list that we created. Now, you can use your own method if you want. This is just a suggestion, and this is what we are going to be doing now to keep us all on task. So I'm just going to go over these so that you can learn how to use this, because I've gotten a bunch of questions on this already. So first things first, pretty self-explanatory. You want to put the date down. So you should be printing out 30 to 31 of these every single month. If there's 30 or 31 days, or if you're in February 28 or 29, I suppose. So you want to have this already ready for the month that's coming up, so that you can kind of put them in a binder, hole punch them, and keep track of your progress. So what we've got here is your monthly goal rank. So this right here is going to be the goal that you want to have for this month. Let's say that you're a brand new distributor and you want to get to executive or ruby or emerald or whatever rank you want to get to. You'd put that there. Now, I'm already a triple diamond, but I want to go presidential. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down that I want to be a presidential in there. Now, you don't need to do this on the computer. You can handwrite this. In fact, I would even suggest doing that because when you handwrite things, it helps to put it out into the world and the universe. That's what you want. And I just think it's a better way of reconfirming what it is that you want. So monthly goal rank, pretty self-explanatory. Next, posting on Facebook. With our team, we do what's called a 3-3 rule. We do 3 life posts at least and 3 business posts. So each time you do a life post, it could be pictures of your kids playing soccer, you at work, your car, traffic in the morning, your breakfast, the outfit you're looking at that you want to buy, maybe a funny meme, something. You would go ahead and you would just check when you've done that. I would suggest checking these off as you do them to keep track. You could do it at the end of the day if you need to, but I really, really, really want to make sure that I'm doing at least 3 posts a day. I also want to make sure I'm not doing more than 3 posts a day. You know, when we get posting on Facebook and we post too much, people tend to unfollow us. We want to be thoughtful with our posts. Now, next we've got business posts. Now, what I don't want you to do is join my team for $99, it'll change your life, or buy 4 wraps for $59, or who wants these wrap things, because that's really generic and it sounds like a salesman. What I do want is, oh my gosh, I just put on this wrap and it toned and tightened me up, I feel great. Or, oh my gosh, do you guys want to see some crazy results from these new wrap things? Or, oh man, I just filled up my entire gas tank with wrap cash. Something that has to do with the business, but also is thoughtful and doesn't sound silly. Now, if you're a new distributor and you're like, but I don't know how to do that, I feel so lost. What I want you to do is look to your upline, your diamond upline, or somebody in It Works that you look up to, see what they're posting, and then copy. It's okay to be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. Now, I've got post on Instagram. You do not need to be on Instagram to run this business. However, if you feel like your warm market of people are tapped out, you're not getting any new loyal customers or distributors, or maybe you're in the kind of job where you can be on your phone, but you can't necessarily be talking to new people every single day, this is a great way to grow your business. And I do have a call on Instagram that I did with Stacy Smith. It's also on my YouTube here with some great information on how to run Instagram. So again, 3 Instagram live posts. You can use the 4 F's, which is fashion, friends, family, and food or faces. Use one of those things. Those are great life things. And then business posts, again, fun, make them interactive, lead them with a question. Next, we've got add new Facebook friends. Every single day, I focus on adding 5 new people to my Facebook. When I add them, I do something very, very, very important, which is I add them to my Facebook potentials list. We also have a YouTube video that's all about Facebook lists. It's titled FB Lists. There's an awesome thing within Facebook that allows you to put all of your potentials in one space, which allows you to market to just those people. So I add 5 new friends to Facebook and I put them on my list. Now, if you're trying to figure out how in the heck you're gonna find 5 new Facebook friends, look at your friends of friends, friends of friends of friends. Look in different groups of things that you're interested in, whether it's ballroom dancing or cooking moms or whatever kind of groups you can think of. Look to add 5 people. Now, make sure you're commenting in those groups and liking people's posts so that they don't block you as a spammer. You don't want to end up in Facebook jail. But I look to add 5 new people every single day. What I also do is about twice a month, I go in and I look at all of my friends' requests. If I have people sitting there from 2 to 3 weeks ago that haven't accepted my friend's request, I delete the friend's request so I don't end up with so many friends' requests that I end up in Facebook jail. So that's a good little tip. Next, we have follow the maximum on Instagram. So with Instagram, you are allowed to follow about 50 people. It says an hour, but it seems to be every 10 to 20 minutes. So I look to follow 50 people at least 5 times a day. And you see, I hear you now saying, that's so many people. If you get up in the morning and you do it at, your first break at work, lunch, you do it at your second break at work, and you do it before bed or at dinner time. That's pretty simple to do. It only takes about 2 minutes to follow 50 people on Instagram. Unfollow the maximum on Instagram. So there's a great app called Crowdfire. Again, that's Crowdfire. It will allow you to see the users that are following you, that have unfollowed you, and are not following you. So if you've got 1,000 people that are not following you back, scroll down to the very, very bottom, because those are the first people you added, weeks or months ago, and start unfollowing them. And you're allowed to unfollow 100 people at a time. Now, you don't need to do all 5 of those, just like with any of this. This is for you guys to have a goal. This is not a requirement to be a networks distributor. This is just my recommendations. Next, we've got Blitz 5 people. Now, Blitz is when we advertise to someone. It could be handing them a Blitz card. It could be making a phone call, talking to an old friend, sending out a text, asking someone if they've tried that crazy rap thing, messaging them on Facebook, maybe sending them a cold call and email. It's really advertising to anyone that you haven't advertised to before. Even if they've been advertised to by other distributors, it doesn't matter. People take 5 to 21 times to commit to making a purchase. So it's important you continue to blitz new people, because they could still be in that 1 to 5 range of talking to people and haven't committed yet. So 5 new people. There's 5 marks right there. Follow up with 10. So these are 10 people that you have blitzed before and talked to, and maybe they haven't committed yet to purchasing a wrap, becoming a customer, or a distributor. You would follow up with 10 of them. And when you do, you would simply put a check in that box and try to follow up with at least 10 people a day. Now, that's a huge goal, and I understand that. But sometimes following up can be something as simple as, hey, girl, you were on my mind today. How are you doing? It doesn't need to be you just trying to sell something. It needs to be you sharing your adventure and asking other people about their adventures as well. Next, we've got connect with the DT. So that stands for distributor. You want to go to your DT list. We made a list, which will be in another video, of DTs in their first 30 days sheet. This is to keep track of your new distributors, and it's going to be titled DT in first 30 days sheet. So you can look for that on my YouTube. That should be up in the next 24 hours. So let's say that you signed a new distributor named Sarah, and Sarah's in her first 30 days. You are going to want to connect with her at least a couple times a week. So hopefully you're following your steps to success and you've enrolled at least 3 new distributors for the month, or in the last 30 days, you've got 3 people to kind of alternate with. Now, if you don't have any new distributors to connect with, connect with some of the distributors you already have. So when I sign a new distributor, they get a lot of attention, especially for the first 30 days, because I really want to start them out for success. Now, if they're not plugging into me and asking me questions and connecting with me, I'm not going to reach out. I want them to come to me because it's their business. I can't light a fire under someone. They need to light a fire within themselves and see that vision. Next, we've got connect with one of your loyal customers. So I love this one because you know what, you guys, we are in the customer service business. So what does that mean? That means without customers, we don't make money. So when you're connecting with these customers, you only need to connect with one loyal customer a day. Talk about their auto ship. Ask them how they're doing. Have they wrapped yet? What feedback? Build up rapport. Start a relationship. Because as we know, 1 out of every 9 loyal customers turns into a distributor. So it's important to keep in connection with those loyal customers. Heck, if you had 9 loyal customers underneath you, one of them could turn into a distributor, but not if you don't stay connected with them. Moving down to meet with the potential in person. So meeting with the potential in person, that could be you connecting with them for a coffee date. That could be you having maybe a glass of wine or a cocktail happy hour, connecting with a potential customer at an OTOM or a wrap party. Anytime you connect with somebody actually in person, that's not connecting with someone over the phone. That's an in-person task. And I know I've got 5 here, which that would be pretty tough to connect with with 5 people in one day, unless, say, it was at a wrap party or an OTOM. If you only connect with one person for the day, that's awesome. You've met with them, and that can be the person that changes your business forever. Next, we've got host a party. So that could be a party in person, or that could be an online party. Either way, hosting either one of those. And I always say a party is a party even if only one person is there. All right, then we've got watch a training video. Now, I get this question a lot. Well, what are training videos? Well, first of all, I hope that you know that there is awesome training at the It Works training at myitworkstraining.com. You can also locate that in your e-suite. They have all sorts of videos on how to manage your business. They've got stuff on products. Pretty much any information you could ever need to know about running this business are in those. Now, if you've already watched those, watch a leadership video on YouTube from a distributor that you really look up to, or maybe a professional network marketing person like Eric Worre, Jordan Adler, Danny Johnson, Savvy Women's Network, anything that you can think of that's going to help you to train. Also, watching a training video, most importantly, could be you watching your 100-day adventure with John Eric Mosler, who has helped companies so little as Google, Disney, and all sorts of other stuff like that. So watching him, I love waking up and watching a John Eric video. He's got a whole nother series coming out that's going to help us build our business, and it's going to really become interactive. So watching those short little training videos by him every day would also count. Next, connecting with an upline. So this is super important. If you guys don't connect with us, we have no idea if you want to build this business. We don't know how far you are into your steps to success. We don't know if you're having roadblocks. We don't know what successes you've had. So connect with your upline, even if it's just to say, hey, Charity, I'm having an awesome day. I wrapped someone and they're having great results. I love to hear that stuff. And your uplines are going to as well. The people that I reach out to every day to help build their business are the people that reach back to me. So connect with your upline. You are not bugging them or bothering them. I tell my distributors, I am totally cool with hearing from you every single day. Doesn't mean we're going to have a 10-minute conversation every day, but I want to know where you're at and what I can do to help you build your business. Next, we've got listen to a call. So It Works Global does this awesome thing on Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays. They do a corporate call. You can locate these through myitworksevents.com. I try to never miss a call. They've got great information on building your business, inspirational stories, everything that's happening with corporate, things that are going on in the world of It Works Global. This is your business, guys. So you really, really, really want to stay focused on that. Now, if it's not a Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, and you want to be able to check that box, there are other leaders that do calls all the time. We do calls, we do video hangouts, which could also be thought of as a call. We are constantly doing things with our downline, and I know that your diamond, double, triples, and above leaders are also doing that stuff. So make sure you plug in and ask them, look on your team page for calls that are happening. Next, attend an event. So this could be anything from an OTOM to a party, an online party. It could be training in person, training online, however you want to interpret that as an event. Could be you hosting an expo, could be you hosting a ladies' night get-together event that's got other MLMs there. It could be anything that you think of as an event where people are invited that you haven't invited. That's kind of my rule of thumb for an event. Wrap someone or wrap yourself. You guys, it's so important to be setting those 2 boxes of wraps up for your ADBV auto ship and to be focusing on wrapping at least 8 people a month. Somewhere, someone is wrapping more people than you, and when you meet them, they will win. So it's so important that you try to wrap at least 8 bellies a month, or wrap yourself. So here's the deal, guys. We want to be a product of our product, and it's pretty hard for a chef to sell food if they've never eaten it. It's hard for a chiropractor to have people come in and get adjustments if they've never had one. And it's hard for a wrap girl or guy to sell and distribute wraps if they haven't wrapped themselves or they're not wrapping on a regular basis. I wrap myself every 3 days without fail. Why do I do that? A, I love the way it makes me feel. And B, I love the way it makes me look. Wrapping yourself, especially with other people around, or putting that up on Facebook, that helps to advertise your business. Next, share an online party, video, event, or call with your downline. So every single day, I try to post up on our team page an online party that's happening, a video event, something that's going on in the world of It Works Global. I also message especially my new distributors, and I say, hey, there's this awesome new video that just came out. I would love for you to listen. Or there's this online party coming up. Will you please remember to invite some potentials to it? Or, oh, I just listened to this call and it reminded me so much of you. Would you listen to it? And I send a private message to them. I don't just put it up in the team page and tag 1 million people. I'll tag maybe 1 or 2, but then I'll also send them a personal message and say, hey, I just tagged you on something in our team page. I would love for you to listen to this call. It really spoke to me, and I think that you would enjoy it as well. Next, inviting potential to an online event. So we are being taught by John Eric Mosler to be very thoughtful with inviting. What I see a lot of times is people inviting their entire downline to an online event. People get sick of being invited to parties over and over and over and over again, especially if it's not thoughtful. So if you go to try to invite at least 10 people a day off of your Facebook potentials list and just send them a personal message that says, hey girl, I was thinking about you. I'm doing this online party. We're going to have some free wrap giveaways. We're going to have a ton of fun. I would love for you to watch. Would you do that for me? Or, hey, I just started this new business and I'm really trying to figure out how to run it. Would you mind watching this online party for me and coming at me with 3 questions about the stuff that you learned? And just 10 people a day inviting to that. Think about it. That's 300 people in a month. And then we've got inviting potentials to a next local event. So inviting them to, a get together, a wrap party, anything that you've got going on locally, an OTOM, any of that kind of stuff. And again, being thoughtful with inviting and making it about them and not about you just spamming them with massive amounts of invites. Okay, moving up over here, we've got a little calendar section. Now, a lot of people have a different calendar they use, and that's fine. I've got one that's a little bit more detailed because I go on the 15 minutes a lot of times. But this one here is just to kind of set you up with the important things that you've got going on. So if you're having a hard time remembering when to post on Facebook and you're up at 6, then you would just post here Facebook, and that you were up at 6 o'clock, and that you were looking at posting on Facebook at that time, and then posting at Facebook at 10, and then maybe 2. Maybe you've got someone that you need to wrap at noon. Put that in there. I set my schedule the night before, and I, of course, set appointments out as well, and I like to pencil out my whole month, actually, because it keeps me on track, it keeps me focused, and it keeps me building my business. So I think the calendar section is probably pretty self-explanatory. All right. Moving down to our 6 list. So this is something that I think gets overlooked a lot, and that is really, really being intentional with your business. So what a 6 list is it's the 6 most important tasks that you want to get completed for the day. That could be something like following up with this girl, Sarah, picking your kids up at 3:30. You can't forget that. Enrolling so-and-so as a customer today. I want to post on Facebook 3 times. I've got a wrap appointment or a party. I need to get groceries. These are the 6 things that if you get to the end of the day and they didn't get done, you are going to be really, really upset that you didn't get finished. Now, if you don't have any actual appointments set up, it could be post on Facebook 3 times. The second one could be connect with 2 loyal customers. The third one could be, plan a party at my house or advertise for a party. Things that you want to get done in your business. Now, we've got something down here that is kind of our accountability buddy, and that is our totals. So at the end of each day, you go through and you total up how many check marks you got. So let's say that you got 20 check marks for that day. And you look at all of the check marks here, and you say to yourself, am I satisfied with what I did? If you did, you click yes. If you are not satisfied, then you would obviously click no. So now, this is not for you to feel like a failure. This is not for you to be overly critical of yourself. This is for you to be very, very honest with yourself if you believe that you did a good job today. A lot of times as distributors, we'll get to the end of the week and think, oh man, I didn't get anything done this week. This way you can look back through and say, well, I had 4 days I was really satisfied with myself, and I had 3 days that I thought that I really didn't do as good of a job. Now, why I love this is because when I have distributors come to me now and they say, I've talked to everybody, nobody wants anything, my team's not building, nothing's going on, I can't get this business to work. And I say to them, let's look back through the last 30 days and see how you did. Let's see if you were satisfied with your totals, satisfied with the number of people you connected with. And we look back, it's going to give you a really, really, really honest insight into how hard that distributor is working. And it's going to be a reality check for them. Now, the months where I've got distributors that are like, oh my gosh, I'm on fire. I'm doing so amazing. I'm so excited. I can't believe how much I love this business. It's so great. Hi, I'm back. We're going to look back through and we're going to be like, how many points did you get? How did you feel that you did? And they're going to be like, I got so many points. I did so awesome. I'm so proud of myself. And in a couple of months, if that distributor hits a wall, we're going to look at that month's totals, and then we're going to look back at the other month's totals. And I guarantee you that in those other months, they will have connected with more people, followed up, hosted parties, sharpened their saw, so on and so forth. So I hope that daily checklist helps you. If you are in my team, which is team #BlingItOn, it is in the files section. If you are not on my team and you would like a copy of this, you can email me at charity@tonetightfirm.com. Send me your email address and I will send that out to you, because I am OTOM, one team, one mission, and I want to see each and every one of you succeed at this crazy wrap business. So I hope that you guys are having an absolutely fantastic, wrap-tastic, amazing day. I want to encourage you to print that daily task list out, and I want to encourage you to have your distributors print that out as well. And let's build our businesses and take it to a whole nother level. Take care, guys, and have an amazing day.